You're watching Consumer Thought. Make sure to hit the subscribe button below so you don't miss out on daily tech reviews and tutorials. Today I'm going to be reviewing the Samsung Gear S2. I got this product off of Amazon's third-party marketplace, and I bought it in a used like new condition. A couple things to note on this product is that there's a few different versions of this. There's the Gear S2, and then there's the Gear S2 Classic, which is going to have a metal band as well as a metal watch face. This has got a sport band, what we're looking at now. And then even in the kind of standard Gear S2, there's a couple different versions. One is going to be just the standard basic version, which doesn't have a speaker or 3G, 4G, or GPS capabilities. This is actually going to be one of the carrier versions, and if you're going to get one of the carrier versions, I'd recommend going through the particular stores, either Verizon, AT&T, or T-Mobile, or you can look for them on eBay. I couldn't find any carrier versions on Amazon.com. When I bought this, I was expecting to get the cheap version, but I ended up getting the carrier version, which is nice because it has a speaker and it's got a little bit more functionality than the standard version. It's not really something that you would notice on the box because this just says Gear S2. It does show the AT&T logo on this particular box, and you get a IMEI number. So opening the box, I've already set this one up. So you've got the watch here. Inside, you've got your wireless charging cradle, a pretty standard USB cord here, a wall adapter, and this is branded, it says Samsung. Some of the standard quick start guide, health and safety and warranty, and a invitation to use Milk Music, which is, I think it's Samsung's streaming music service. So that's all there. You've got a shorter wrist band here, which is nice that they include that. So if you wanted to swap out to the shorter one, I'll show you how to do that now. So these tabs here, you just pull back, and then you want to slide the watch face outward. So if you're looking from the back, watch face goes down, wristband goes out. To install them, just push down until it snaps. One of the nicest features about this watch is the rotating bezel, which you can use to navigate, and it has a nice clicking action as you rotate through the different screens, and the clicks match up to the rotations. The other way of navigating would be to swipe, which does the same thing, but the rotating bezel is kind of nice. From the watch home screen, you can cover the watch face to make it go dim, and then this is the always on watch face, so it's a little bit saves energy basically. And then to wake it up, you can do the watch flick or press one of the two buttons on the side. Now these are handy because you actually have an on-off button. If you want to turn the watch off, you can just press and hold this to turn it off, and it'll prompt you to power off. This is a lot more convenient than navigating through a bunch of screens to get to a power off menu. Pressing this once instead of holding it just takes you back to the home screen no matter where you are. But if you're on the home screen, it'll also take you to your app selector. Now, if you're inside a menu, let's say that we're inside settings menu and we're inside another menu, say messages, we can go backwards one by pressing the top right hand button, and then this will take us back each time until we can even go back to the home screen this way as well. Going to the left, you see your notifications. A swipe up will dismiss them. Swiping right, you've got your favorite list here. You have your S voice, which you can activate on any screen actually by saying the command, and you can set up a customized command. So, high gear, call Kate.
Please leave your message for 47069953303.
That's the other nice thing, is that this version, and not the cheaper version, but the carrier version, has a speaker built into it, so you can actually use this as a standalone phone if you buy service for it. It's got a speaker, a GPS, You can make phone calls on it, and it works just like a regular phone. But if you don't have the service, you can still pair it with your Android phone and use it to make phone calls. Other screens here, you've got the pedometer, calendar, weather, music. This has 4 gigabytes of storage, and you can store music on here as well as connect it to a wireless Bluetooth headset. You can measure your heart rate, and I can add in a tag as far as what I'm doing when my heart rate is at that point. Have this screen here which monitors your activity levels, and then you can add in additional screens. It has half a gigabyte of RAM, and then the processor is fast. As you can see, it kind of goes through the different screens very quickly, and a very smooth navigation experience. The operating system is called Tizen, which is something that's specific to Samsung, and that can be a plus and a minus because there's a limited supply of apps that work on this versus the Android Wear. But it's nice, you know, that this watch is different from the Android Wear, and some of the navigation is a little bit better, I believe, like as far as the app drawer, being able to scroll through these like this versus doing the single file scroll on the Android watches like the Moto 360 as well as the LG Urbane. So let's see here, I want to show you some notifications. So let's, I showed dialing a number, let's show receiving a phone call as well. I get the notification on the watch here, and I can choose to reject the phone call or answer it. If I answer the phone call, it's going to play through the speaker on the watch. I can adjust the volume. And the other thing I can do here is hit the 3 dots over here, and I can send this over to the phone as well. So if I hit that, then I'll get the audio on the phone. So that was the phone call. Let's try a text message as well. So here's what a notification looks like. You can hit the arrow to reply. You can also send this to your phone, lock the app, or clear all. I'm going to choose to reply. And I've got a few options here. I've got quick replies here. I could say yes, no, okay, hee hee, thanks, I agree, nice, on my way, okay, let me get back to you, smiley face or frowny face. If I want to go a little bit more in depth, I can record a message. This is a reply. I can also choose to send some emoticons. Or finally, there's a T9 keyboard. So I can type things out on here. So going through some of the apps here, recent apps, messaging, phone. I've got a dialer here. I can look at contacts, recent calls, or I can even put in a phone number here and hit the call button. You've got S Health, which is a pretty cool running app. This is a previous run I did. You can select it, see some cool graphs of how fast you were going and what your heart rate was while you were running. There's Nike Running, settings, schedule, S-Voice, weather. The next page, which you've got alarms, timers, stopwatch, Bloomberg and CNN apps. Find My Phone, if you hit this, you can search for your phone and it'll ring your phone. You've got maps, which are really good, I guess. It's not Google Maps, it's based on something else, but it'll show you your current location. And now the bezel will act as a scroll or zoom in and out. If I want to search for something in the area, I can hit this magnifying glass. And I can search for, let's say, some food close by. Once I find something, I can hit info. And then choose a route. And then I can choose navigate. So navigation is going to display both on my phone as well as on my watch. You can also type a voice memo or record a voice memo Got a workout trainer here. You can watch some YouTube videos, which is kind of an interesting feature. You've got Voxer, which is like a little walkie-talkie for your smart watch, and then Yelp. So that was a quick little walkthrough of the Samsung Gear S2. I like this as far as an Android wearable. I've got a couple others that don't have the speakerphone functionality, such as the Moto 360 as well as the LG Urbane. And the Fitbit, I already did a review on how kind of poor that watch is. And you know, the only other one that I have right now that has the speakerphone is the Apple Watch. So this is a pretty solid value for what it does, if you do get the carrier version that has the speaker. Otherwise, it's pretty much the same as everything else. So that's pretty much everything on this watch. And don't forget, I am going to put together a video where I compare all of the watches in one setting, in one video. So we'll get the Samsung, the Gear Fit, the LG Urbane, the Moto 360, the Apple Watch, the Fitbit Blaze, and I'll just kind of walk through all of them, what are the pros, the cons, some of the features in the packaging, everything in one video. So that's pretty much everything. Don't forget to comment. Let me know which smartphone watch you like best. What have you found to be your favorite? What I haven't gotten so far is the Huawei, so maybe that one is good. I'm not sure. Let me know what you're using and what you'd like to see reviewed. And thanks again for watching Consumerthon, and we'll see you on the next video.